Honorable Speaker, I would like to raise a privilege.
කරුණා කළා අනවශ්‍ය ප්‍රශ්නෙට මේ කාලේ නාස්ති කරන්නේ නැතුව. ඔව් ඔබතුමාට අවස්ථාව දුන්නා. ඔබතුමාට අවස්ථාව දුන්නා නැති ප්‍රශ්නයක් මෙතන හැදුවා. කරුණා කළා ඔබතුමා ඉදිරියට කරගෙන යන්න.
Honorable Speaker, can you?
හරි බොහොම ස්තුතියි. බොහොම කරුණා කළා ඔය දෙකම නතර කරන්න.
Honorable Speaker, I would like to raise a privilege issue in this House under the Parliament Powers and Privilege Act. Sir, can you? So I can't hear anything.
කරුණා කළා ඔබතුමාලා දෙන්නම ඉඳගන්න. සභාවේ ගෞරවය රැකගෙන. ඔය නිමල්ලන් සමන්තුමා ඔබතුමා කරුණා කළා ඉඳගන්න. ඔබතුමා කරුණාකර ඉඳගන්න මේ ශානක්‍යන් රාජපුත බන්තුමා ඉදිරියේ ගෙනියන්න.
So under the Parliament Powers and Privilege Act, Section 32, Part B, Schedule 4, I would like to raise a privilege issue. On that it states assaulting, insulting or willfully obstructing any member in Parliament, in committee or in the precincts of Parliament. Sir, on the 25th of April 2023, I was on my feet. I was trying to raise an issue that was relevant to Batiklo. Whilst I was trying to raise that issue, sir, I was not allowed to raise that issue because the relevant cabinet minister did not wish to respond to it. However, whilst the relevant minister didn't want to respond to it, the cabinet minister who spoke after the relevant minister that I raised the question to referred to me as a Kotiya and a Jativadiya. Honorable Manusha Nanayakkara, the cabinet minister for foreign and labour employment, called me a Kotiya and Jativadiya, and that comment and statement coming from Honorable Manusha Nanayakkara, I am not very surprised. But however, sir, I am in shock that the Honorable Minister in charge of Foreign Affairs, Honorable Ali Sabri, let me quote from his speech. He said, in this parliament, I raised Sri Lankan issues. That is how I am, sir. In my opinion, Batiklo, district of Batiklo is part of Sri Lanka. So when I raise an issue relating to Batiklo, that is related to Sri Lanka. He goes on to say that I am a mark of division and that I am a communalist, and the Honorable Foreign Minister says, I endorse what they are saying. That is pointing towards Manusha Nanayakkara, who called me a racist and a Kotiya. And he goes on to say, I endorse what they are saying. You are a communal politician, but I am not a communal politician. And then he goes on to say, you contested from Rajapaksa camp. I mean, that is no secret, but in 2010 I was 19, I didn't contest in 2010. After that you took over communal politics. You are a communalist. And he goes on to say another word that is not just unparliamentary language, it's filth, it's utter filth. The minister in charge of foreign affairs, the cabinet minister, has said that. So I would like to put on record that, sir, I am an elected member of parliament from the district of Batiklo. I got the highest number of preferential votes in Batiklo for my party. So there's a clear distinction between a nationalist MP and an elected MP. So as an elected MP, sir, I have a responsibility and a duty towards the people who elected me to put their interest at first, as opposed to a nationalist MP who maybe was appointed to represent the interest of one individual. So, sir, I'll wind up my privilege issue, sir. I would like to ask for an apology from the minister in charge for that degradatory word that he used about my including my parents. I would like an apology, and I would also like the Ethics and Privilege Committee to, sir, suspend him from Parliament for a period of 2 weeks at least, because, sir, why I say this is because Minister has said that I raise Sri Lankan issues. This is my priority. I would like to put this final point on record, sir, that raising Sri Lankan issues in this Parliament is not the precinct to being a Sri Lankan. I have always raised national issues, but I have not brought in laws to please my please the person who gave me the opportunity to come to Parliament by such as the 20th Amendment to the Constitution, and also I was not the Minister in charge of Justice, where section of the Sri Lankan citizens were burnt and they were denied their final rights to final rights while they were cremated. So therefore, sir, I let that to the people of Sri Lanka to decide who is representing Sri Lanka and who is representing their masters who gave a nationalist on charity to their council. Thank you, sir.